Hello, so today we've got Julia with us. Julia who's going to talk about her experience with Brightside. Thank you for joining us, Julia. So
Thank
how
you,
long
Marie.
have you been working with Brightside, Julia?
Probably for about 2 years, I think. About 2 years. Yeah, just over 2 years. Yeah.
Okay, so
Since I
it
started.
would be interesting for you to tell us how was life before joining Brightside and what is changed for you as well.
Okay. So I'd done a lot of running previously, and then I stopped for 10 years. And then my dad got really sick with dementia. So we had a horrible journey with Dad. And when my dad died, I was just bereft. I just didn't know what to do. And I had to do something to change. So on the 1st of January, 2 years ago, I did my first park run. So that's my first run for 10 years.
Okay.
And loved it and wanted to go back to running again, but was too nervous to join a gym because it all seemed like lycra beauties and people that weren't like me. And in the end, Paul sent me a picture of Molly because he knew I liked dogs and said, "Molly's waiting for you." So literally the next day I was there for a running assessment and that was it. I was hooked.
And there was no going back.
Yeah.
Okay, so
no, there wasn't actually because
yeah, go on.
Yeah, so there wasn't actually, because I was so impressed with that first session and it just got me absolutely impassioned, having such a structure and a focus and more direction. So it made a real difference.
Okay, so what would you say has changed for you in the last couple of years?
I'm physically fitter, I'm mentally fitter, I'm more more, I guess, ballsy, I guess. So more at work, I don't see challenges in the same way because I think when you can run an interval with you and Paul, nothing compares to that in terms of a challenge. You think if I can never give up when we're running, then I'm not going to give up something that's worked. You know what I mean? It just changes your mindset, which changed my mindset, much more. Yeah, I was always determined, but really determined.
Okay, so what do you think would have happened or not happened if you hadn't joined Brightside at the time?
Yeah, I wouldn't have started running. Oh, if I hadn't joined Bright, I would have just tootled along and I would have been okay. So I'd have done some running, but I would have had nothing to make me not give up. Okay. So I'd have had nothing to aim for, and I would just be looking on the internet what to do, chatting to Ian. But having a responsibility actually to you as well as like a team makes a huge difference.
Okay, so it's interesting to you mentioned the word team. So how would you describe your experience in light of that work?
So I would say it feels like it's a team together. So when if I fail, you're going to be like that, and if I succeed, you'll be the same. And I like sharing in your victories as well. What you've done, hearing about your running, that makes me happy. So it feels like we're both going on the same journey together, different paces and different levels, but the same drive and the same emotions.
Okay, that's good. Okay, and what would you say to someone who, on the edge, not sure whether they should contact us, and what would you say to that person?
I guess I'd say don't think of it as a gym as you've seen other gyms. So see it as a really supportive environment where it just doesn't matter what you look like, who you are, how tall, short, old, whatever you are, what your abilities are. Everybody is important in the gym, and it's like a family. It's like another family unit. So it's a very supportive environment.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Is there anything else you would like to add in terms of your experience with Brightside over the last couple of years?
I guess I would say it really has changed my life.
Yeah.
Literally changed my life. And that the runs you and I have done together, although I'm kind of cursing thinking I can't keep up, actually you do keep up, but you feel you're doing it together. It's a great sense of doing stuff together, not on your own. You're not on your own, and it's just I just found it's just amazing.
And do you find what would you say about your opportunities of interaction with other members of Brightside?
So I've just joined the Breaking 30, so that's been great, and it's been great seeing other people's achievements, their challenges, chatting. I've really enjoyed that community, and also just things like the quizzes on the Thursday evenings are great. You get to know other clients, and when I was going into the gym, obviously not with the shielding now, but you just recognise people, say hi, hello, have a chat. You know, everybody's there for the same reason, which is nice.
Okay, and just picking on your what you just said about the shielding. Obviously, you've had a tough time during lockdown because you were one of the people who had to shield for so many weeks. So how has Brightside helped you?
Yeah, having the Zoom sessions was brilliant, and they were as good. I mean, I prefer to meet you face to face. It's just human contact, but by Zoom, it's equally as efficient. There's no doubt about it. So having those sessions really made a difference. To have the interaction in the morning, so a structure, to be doing something active, getting fit. Yeah, it was really, really important. And so then when I came out of shielding, just being able to run again, I thought I'm never going to complain about not wanting to run because of the weather.
You felt like a wild child.
You just, yeah, and it's a privilege to be able to run. It's a privilege. It's a privilege. So that changed a lot.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time today.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, we all love having you on board, Julia. Certainly.
Thank you, and you. Take care, Marie.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.